A lot of people think this is what rabbis do from the end of Yom Kippur to the beginning of Rosh Hashanah. Current situation. Lying in a hammock in the backyard. Just chilling out. But really what I'm here to teach you about is one of my favorite parables that Jewish mysticism teaches us. It's about a king in a field. Backyard, field, whatever you want. The parable goes like this. The month of Elul, right before Rosh Hashanah, is a time of tremendous proximity, tremendous closeness to Hashem, a time of tremendous connection. It's almost so great that we can't process it. So the first Chabad Rabbi gives us a parable and explains to us, what does it mean to be a king in a field? It means that every year, before a king is recoronated, he has to go survey his land. He has to go out into the boondocks of his empire and go check on the inhabitants of his kingdom, the borderlands, the furthest reaches. So what does he do? He gets a retinue and he goes out of the palace, out of the throne room, out of the palace, out of the city, and he goes into the boonies. He goes outside to the rural parts of his domain, of his dominion. And he meets the people on their own turf. He goes out and he says to them, what do you need? And he sees them and he calls them to him. And he greets them with a smiling countenance, laughs with them, enjoys them, smiles at them, and they can make their requests. They can ask for anything. The farmers need more seed, people need more roads, more infrastructure, more protection from crime, from borderlands, from other nations, whatever it is. And the king wants to survey his people to see if they're on board with him. He wants to know, is there going to be a rebellion? What's going on with my people? Are they happy? Are they still a little frightened of me? What's going on? And so he takes stock. And at the end of his year-end review, he and his retinue go back to the palace. And the people of his land provide a parade for him and lead him back to the city, to the palace, and to his throne room, where he writes the edicts for the coming year, based on his survey of the previous month. And so the king writes down the edicts. And to get an audience with the king all year long, very hard. You got to know somebody. You got to know somebody who knows somebody. Only the special ministers, the special members of the king's cabinet, sort of say, get to meet with the king. You really have to know somebody all year long. But there's a month where each one of us has the king on our own turf. And that month for the Jewish people is Elul, the month we're in right now, right before Rosh Hashanah, right in a time when there's no holidays, nothing special going on. Kids going back to school, yeah. Summer's over, end of summer vacations. But it's a time of great connectivity. It's a time of great intimacy with our Creator. And He comes to us. He comes to us on our own turf. God's in the driver's seat. All you got to do is ask Him directions. He wants to hear from you. And will greet you with a smiling countenance, a happy face, a smile. All you have to do is go to Him. Rosh Hashanah, you'll crown Him as King. You'll be in awe. You'll be in love, but you'll also be in awe. Right now is a time of great closeness. So Chaparein, take advantage of the situation. Use out this auspicious time where you can find God on the LIE in your passenger seat on a regular Tuesday and say, let's have a beer. Have a productive Elul. Lashana Tova Masukar. Happy, healthy, sweet New Year for all of us. We'll see you soon.